Sir, my question to you was, it is more leaning toward the side of activism. Now you have delivered a lecture around 1.5 hour right now, and you will more give lectures in future also. But how do you feel like you have spent 1 hour of your life that you are never getting back, and I know some of your people might turn to vegan after hearing your lecture, but some might not. How does that make you feel after putting all such efforts, if genuine efforts towards something, and the person you are convincing is not really getting convinced? It is a part of activism, like people have to convince the other people about their ideologies or something like that. But how do you feel at the end of the day if you put a really effort into convincing them to turn to the side of vegan, but they are not really turning into vegan? How does that affect you personally?
So, like I answered her, I don't remember who asked in the beginning that, I try not to think much about people who refuse to take in the message or don't care or just, don't even bother listening to me. I rather want to focus my attention on the people who are willing to change. And the good news is that there are many people willing to change. Like right now, before you stood up right now, we had 4 questions I believe come up, and all 4 were extremely favorable and extremely supportive. So I'm grateful for that. And we have an audience right now, I said, of around 60 people here, or maybe max. 4 out of 60 is actually a really good number. At this point in time when I'm speaking, I'm not actually, my wish through these speeches is to try and make everyone go vegan, which I know is not going to happen obviously, but I'm trying to look for like-minded people, the rationally consistent and logical people. They exist. And I first want to find the like-minded people and change them. And I am of the positive belief that in this country where there is over 1 billion people, can I not find at least just 1 lakh people who will think like me and agree with the message? For sure. So let me first focus my effort on creating that 1 lakh people. After they are created, then I'll see what I can do next. But first, let's create a base. Like tomorrow, if they say veganism in India, there should be a community. It should be so popular that when we go to any restaurant, they always have vegan options available. The moment you tell, when I book a flight or book a train and they ask me what my meal is, there should be a vegan option available. Let me first create that standard. And for that standard, I don't need everyone to listen to me right now or completely agree with me and change. I just need to search for those like-minded people and make them change. So I'm right now searching for people who are willing to hear the message, who genuinely want to get more information about this, and give them that information and help them make the switch. And yeah, go on.
So the following question regarding this, that I know I'm not a vegan right now, and I'm pretty much sure that I'm not going to be vegan, but I really respect efforts like people like you who are trying to make a change in the society. And I really think that you guys are standing up for yourselves, for the animals, which is really good part. But how do bring that perseverance in that field? Like we have to, how to keep yourself motivating in that field, that I have to bring a change, I have to motivate others, and I have to take all together and bring a change. Even if I said before that I'm not going to change into vegan, but I respect your opinions, I respect your feelings regarding animals. We can coexist together. That's I think that should be there, that vegan and non-vegans should exist together without bashing each other all the time. Instead of arguing, let's just coexist and try to respect each other's opinion.
Okay, so let me answer multiple things here. Well, the last point you made right now, as of now, at this point in time in society, obviously vegans and non-vegans are coexisting. Yeah, but I want to create a world in which killing animals is not even an option. That's the world I am trying to create. A world in which non-vegans necessarily cannot exist. The same way how right now, in the past, like say for an example, slavery that took place around 300 to 400 years in America. There were people who were slave owners and told like, hey, you guys are saying slavery is wrong, but you and me, we can coexist. I respect you, you also respect me. I'll first say, no, I don't respect your choices. Not that I'm not saying I disrespect you. I am saying your actions. And I also do not want anyone here to necessarily respect me. I'm trying to make people respect animals. As an animal rights activist, I just like how a person who was fighting for abolition of slavery says, don't respect me, the speaker. Don't exploit these slaves. That's what I want. Respect them. So in that regard, I want to create a society where in the future, I want to abolish the exploitation and usage of animals in all fields altogether. And that's what I'm working towards. At this point in time, we obviously, with non-vegans being the majority, okay, I want to ask you a question. Just speak from your heart, whatever you feel. Do you feel what you're doing is wrong?
eating animals or consuming dairy products, both. So growing up, I don't have actually had a choice because parents don't have much knowledge about all these things. But right now, it has become a part of life. But I'm trying to eliminate few by few. Like I have.
But that wasn't my question. I asked, do you think it's wrong?
I think it is.
It is wrong. You think it's wrong?
But changing such thing is going to take time.
I understand that, but yeah, you do say it's wrong. So that means I want to make sure that this wrong thing is removed from society. At this point in time, when we vegans are the minority, we are right now giving lectures and giving awareness campaigns and such. Let's just say vegans become tomorrow 10% of the population. In that case, awareness campaigns are not much going to be there. It's going to be more like protests, demonstrations in public, asking the government to ban certain things. Because when a group of people get together, we can, of course, peacefully, I'm saying, not anything illegal or violently, peacefully demonstrate to have certain things removed. And at that point, in that battlefield, if we come face to face, but you are saying, I respect you, Arvind, and all these 10 lakh people standing here wanting to create a vegan world, but I'm a non-vegan, we stand completely at opposite ends. We cannot, in that battlefield, I want to make it very frank and clear, we can't coexist because our ideologies are completely opposite. So that's the reality. I want to be very frank and honest on that. Yeah.
No issues.
But apart from that, I'm not going to go out of my way right now. Oh, you eat meat. I don't want to do any of that kind of. That is stupid. Okay, yeah, that's dumb. That doesn't help anyone. So I don't want to do that. But how do I stay motivated for doing this? I mean, despite the fact knowing that people aren't listening, number one, like I told you, people are listening. Yes, any video I put outside there, 95% of the comment section is go to hell, shut the fuck up, shut up. I'm so sorry. I genuinely apologize for that slip of my tongue. I got too comfortable with the people. I'm so sorry. Shut up. Whatever, the usual nonsense is what I get. But 5%, especially including the DMs, they come and tell me, hey, I'm listening to you. I want to change. I'm thinking about changing. I have changed. So when people are changing, I'm focusing right now because see, it's easy to get drowned by negativity, man, in this world. If we start thinking negatively, if you're trying to strive for anything, you could be an athlete, you could be trying to become a musician or anything in this world. And if you start thinking, I won't succeed, I can't do this, you will not do it. So I want to drown away all the negativity, focus only on the positive, and keep working hard every day. What motivates me? Because I still see these videos. I know for a fact, every time I walk on the streets, see, when you sit with your friends and eat meat, you see meat. I see a dead body of an animal. When you drink milk, you see milk. I see grieving and crying mothers and babies. So once I've made that connection and the blinders have been taken off my eyes, I'm no longer living in the fake bubble I used to live to. Every day on this planet is pretty much like hell. So when I'm living in hell and my friends and family who walk on 4 legs, who are covered in feathers and fur and swim, when they are being killed every single day, I'm not going to keep silent. Their suffering is more than enough to motivate me. You ask me, you spent 1 hour of your life, but for whom did I spend? For them, I'm more than happy to spend my whole life for them. So yeah, that's my answer.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.